The appeal to authority fallacy occurs when someone argues that a claim must be true because authorities or experts say so without considering evidence or logical reasoning. While expertise is valuable, this fallacy arises when the authority or authority group is used in substitution for an actual argument. An example of this that we can think about is the United States Department of Agriculture's recommendations several decades ago on the food pyramid. The food pyramid was designed to give advice from an authority entity, the USDA, on what type of food is best to eat for optimal health for Americans. If we looked at the food pyramid, there was a very, very heavy emphasis of a large consumption of carbohydrates. When you talk to journalists and individuals who have looked at the history of the USDA and what came about in terms of the formulation of the original food pyramid, there was a lot of business interests that came into mind. There was a lot of business pressure to advocate for the advice toward food that was inexpensive, portable, non perishable, and highly palatable. And as a result, we had the original food pyramid, which had recommended a large amount of carbohydrates. In the decades that preceded the advent of the original food pyramid, there was a sharp rise in the rates of obesity and metabolic disease. And there was probably a consequence of this that was at least partially related to what we had in our food pyramid. And a lot of recommendations were changed over time to go against such a large amount of refined carbohydrates. This is an example of when the appeal to authority can go wrong.